story tonight, terror in Texas.
A serial bomber has struck again, the attacks growing more sophisticated. The latest at a FedEx facility near San Antonio. The device, loaded with shrapnel, was being sent from one Austin address to another. It is the fourth blast in less than a month, the bombings putting the nation on edge.
Tonight we're finding out what shipping companies are doing to keep you safe, plus new information on how to identify suspicious mail. But we begin with 7 investigator Heather Catala with what may be the first break in this case. Heather.
Well, FedEx is reporting that the bomber sent a second package. It has been fully secured and is now in the hands of investigators. That means the device inside is fully intact and could provide major clues in this case. Meanwhile, the hunt for the bomber continues.
Southeast Texas remains on high alert as police are investigating 3 separate FedEx facilities over what police are calling an apparent link between a local delivery service and the recent string of bombings in Austin, Texas.
The FBI believes that the package that detonated in Schertz may have originated from this FedEx here.
There were nails and metals in the bomb. Package was going to Austin.
This time at a FedEx distribution center in Schertz, about an hour outside Austin.
A package had been traveling along the automated conveyor when it had exploded.
It's believed the box contained nails and shrapnel. No one was seriously hurt.
Give me an engine out there as well. And just in case there's any subsequent bombs.
As emergency crews secure the scene, 500 state and federal law enforcement agents are racing against the clock in nearby Austin, a city terrorized by what authorities are calling a serial bomber with 4 explosive detonations in less than 3 weeks.
We would like the bomber to reach out and talk to us. We think it's important to establish a dialogue to find out why is this happening.
2 people have been killed, 4 others injured, and now even the president is calling for justice.
We have to find this very sick person or people.
There have been more than 1,000 calls about suspicious packages, but so far authorities say they have no leads on a suspect and absolutely no idea why this is happening. Dave and Glenda.
All right, Heather, thank you. And millions of people, of course, counting on companies like FedEx to make sure their packages are safe.
That brings us to our live poll. We want to know, are you concerned about the safety of your packages? Yes or no? Give us your answer at WXYZ.com/vote. Meantime, 7 Action News reporter Jennifer Ann Wilson live in Southfield. She's been speaking with local shipping companies. And Heather, what are they telling you?
Well, Dave, I can tell you that I've reached out to FedEx to ask how they screen and secure the packages that go through their facilities, and they wouldn't answer. They just sent me a statement about this morning's incident. But by the time a package reaches a shipping center like this one, it's already gone through a number of hands, often starting out at locally owned businesses. It's a business built on trust.
Hey, Robin. Hey, I need a FedEx envelope.
Which, like shipping, goes both ways.
I come here weekly.
Robin Adams counts on Pack and Ship Plus in Bloomfield Hills to deliver.
My big thing is I return QVC packages weekly.
Owner Mickey Erman trusts the items people send are safe and legal. He partners with FedEx, DHL, and the United States Postal Service.
These are returns?
Yeah.
And you've got labels for all of them? I would hate to think that something that I touched was something that could hurt somebody else.
Which is a legitimate concern after hearing about the explosion at a Texas FedEx facility this morning. This is just the most recent in a series of bombs hidden inside packages found in Texas. FedEx wouldn't tell me how they screen packages before delivering them, but the U.S. Postal Service did issue a statement saying, in part, inspectors are trained to recognize the common characteristics of suspicious mail, and they are highly proficient in the use of state-of-the-art equipment, including portable X-ray machines. Erman says he is on heightened alert as well.
For people that bring untaped boxes where I can see what's inside there, we're going to have to look more carefully.
But for boxes already taped shut and ready to ship,
we don't know what's inside of those packages. Legally, I can't even open those up and check them out. So it is something that could be scary.
He says customer service and safety go hand in hand.
Bye, Robin. Thanks again.
Now, for packages shipped internationally, they are opened and inspected. Those that stay right here in the United States, though, those policies just vary from company to company. Glenda.
So, Jennifer Ann, when we receive packages, how do we protect ourselves?
Yeah, and that's a really big concern based upon everything that's been happening. But the United States Postal Service, they've got a couple of tips. First off, they say if the package is not addressed to a specific name, but is only addressed to a title, or it's got the wrong title, that is definitely a sign that there could be something wrong. They also say something else to look out for is no return address. If there isn't a return address, that could be a sign. Misspelled words. If there's excessive tape on the package, excessive postage. If you notice any oily stains or discolorations on the package, that's definitely a sign that something's wrong. If you smell a strange odor, or if the package appears lopsided or uneven, and definitely if you notice protruding wires or something that shouldn't be coming out of the box, that's clearly a big sign. So if you notice some of those things going on with the package on your porch, they say get away from it, isolate that package, make sure no one's near it, call 911 and have the experts come out and take a look. And if you've touched it, wash your hands immediately. Reporting live, Jennifer Ann Wilson. Back to you.
Good to know. Jennifer Ann, thank you.
And here are the results now of our 7 Action News poll. We asked you, are you concerned about the safety of your packages?
Well, 60% of you say no, you're not concerned, and 40% of you say yes, you are. As always, we'd like to thank you for voting and participating with us, sharing your concerns.
And don't forget to weigh in on what you think our big story should be tomorrow morning. We invite you to join our morning meeting live through Facebook at 10 a.m. and vote on what story you want us to cover. A man